Yo, everybody, welcome. Let's get ready to play some Madden this afternoon or mid-afternoon. We're doing an early live. So I didn't go live yesterday evening because I decided to go to bed so early last night. So that's what I'm doing. We're going to play some Madden early. Maybe 2 or 3 games, but you know me, I play like 5 or 6, you know. So, all right, let's get ready here. Let's get this set up. All right, we are ready to play here. Let me make that smaller for a minute. There we go. Just waiting on that to pop up, and then we are ready to play. All right. I think we are ready. With my one person watching. And who cares? All right. All right, I think we're ready here. Sports, it's in the game. There we go. We are ready to play. Let me move that out of the way, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's go there. All right. Here we go again. Kicked me out. Yeah, it's been doing that lately. Don't know why. It has been kicking me out every single time. It'll be a minute, guys. It'll take a minute. I'll be. There we go.
to the game.
All right, we're back. It just kicked me out for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm running. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Let's try this again. All right, now let's try this again.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a first down.
On first down, right back to White. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
And pick up the 3. Brings up 2nd and
Another run here with White. And he'll bring this to about the 25. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
Third
5.
down, they need 5. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
They run to the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Right back to Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Throwing is Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Baker will hand it to White. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it second down and 7. Baker going to give it to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? To throw is Mayfield. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run with Irving. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
180.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. That is
a little off.
no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here. in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Cowboy.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Yeah! They'll go with Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Mikey Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Flush to his right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's Brian Anger now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
180! What's up?
Throwing is Baker. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Let's go!
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard.
Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll work now on second and 4.
180! What's up?
Baker to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. Third down coming up.
And 4.
Hey, we're 33. What's up?
On the ground, it's Irvin. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Alert!
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Kill! Yeah, here we go! Hey, kill!
First down, Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Dak to throw. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the lines.
Real.
On the handoff is White running right. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jack Sanborn on the stop. They'll go again with White. Theomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
180. Watch.
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. On the play fake, Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 13 yards. Another 3 and out.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, alert.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. On the handoff, it's White. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
180! Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is hot. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Watch out!
We'll try the right side with White. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Watch out!
On the ground, it's White. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1.
Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down.
Watch out!
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's first down. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
16 yards.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Williams. Down the sideline. Past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
On the ground, Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock is stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
Second and 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth, as the kickoff comes. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Looking downfield for Otten. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
For the Cowboys.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return is Sean Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn. And the Cowboys are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime. A give, and here comes Williams. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They put Pickens in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's a handoff to Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this one in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team,
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. What is up? Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This gets the 1st and more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st down.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the 41.
Now Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. What is up? To the air yet again, Williams. That finds Komet downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
What is up? Running behind center and Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Nick's looking to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Denver.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Pressure coming for Nix. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago. Throwing at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know, think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 14. Broncos nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. He has this down to the 34. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on first down. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the 42.
To throw, here's Nix. Finds a man, Adam Trapman has it. And they get this down to the 28.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Third down run by Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The Broncos will line up.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. It's caught. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end's such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set in 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears looking for a bigger lead before the break. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw is Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Williams to throw on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 42-yard line.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Williams will look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
From the red zone on first. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. So Brock, this offense looking sharpier in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On first and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
It's second down.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. They're looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Final throw before the break. Taking a deep shot here. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
He gives it down and to start the 3rd. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running it again with Dobbins. Goes around him, he's got space. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Working quickly here.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
22. Broncos 14.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick.
For the Broncos.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first
It's
down.
a gain of 21 yards. That's good. For the Bears. First down.
Williams set to pass. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Williams to throw on third. Hits his running back. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good effort, but now they've got a choice to make on fourth down.
And less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Back to throw it. Headed out right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could make.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Ready? Kill, 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 kill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
On third down, here's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. DeAndre
Well, I tried on that one. Rage quit. All right. Let's play one more game, and then I'm gonna call it a night with the Ravens here, and let's do light. Let's do light rain. Let's do dark. Okay.
all set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's the Steelers' first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steelers first down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll throw again, Rodgers. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. One more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. This is Henry on second. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Big
The steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Offense to the line fast.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
Return.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Little off-centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Here we go, 4th down with Rodgers. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
No, we changed it.
Trying down the middle with Henry. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The give here on 2nd. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
4th down, here's Jackson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
On 2nd down, Warren. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They'll go again with Warren. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's second and
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra blocking along the final lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Warren once more. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Henry gets it here. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steelers.
Give it up, my boy.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down,
Henry
every
is washed
distance.
up and
But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
Daniel sucks, yo. Daniel sucks, yo.
Warren running between the tackles. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bit bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They've got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Boswell able to knock it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Rasheen Ali on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
They don't give Henry that ball.
First down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Out of the gun, Henry is able to drive that pile about a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Or here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break.
Screen 18. Screen 18.
To the air on first down. Rogers. Austin makes the grab downfield.
Yo, I would delete the game right now. I would delete the game. I would delete the game. I would delete the game.
No time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it'll be second down.
Wilson on the coverage.
Throwing again is Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
3 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
Jackson yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And again, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
3 yards.
What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
First and 10 at
New
the
slated
40-yard
downs to
line.
approach here from the 40.
13.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Baltimore first down.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Derrick Henry, the
A
ball
humble
carrier.
5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
180. Sit up. Hey, report.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one finds his man, likely. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running once more with Henry. Next attack, he's still going. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Turn to Henry on 3rd. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Whoops, knocks it through. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Ward. And he cuts it back right. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now the penalty nearly gave him the first. They only need an inch or two now on 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the fourth. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Hill now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard
First call here
line.
coming from the shotgun.
180.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
10 yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
This is Warren, headed right. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. It's Warren on 3rd down. They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's him on the in route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go with Warren on the run. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, 626.
Now Rogers on this 3rd and short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off. Brock has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This is completed downfield to Likely. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Jackson's going to throw again. Copy at the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
In the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And at this point, he may as well go for it every chance, right there, leaving the offense out there. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. And so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. The gift here to Warren. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Oh, interesting. All right, I will be right back. We're going to play one more since I keep losing today. All right, I'm back. Get ready to play one more, y'all. Hate the Chiefs, hate the Chiefs, hate the Chiefs, but we're going to play the Chiefs.
I don't know, a Deion Sanders, a Muhammad Ali, a Mike Tyson, anybody that you can name in the sports world that was talking, even if they were walking, they still had to face
One of the best
that
smelling
head.
parking lots in the
McAfee,
NFL.
even though you're white,
Tailgating's over now in Kansas City.
you still gonna have to
It's
face
football
that.
time
Like
at
that, the
Arrowhead
hard.
Stadium
So
here in
he said
KC.
it in a way that the authority
Straight ahead,
figures.
we've got a good one
He said it in
on
a way
tap.
like, look, even
It's
being
the
white, I'm not
Cincinnati
exempt
Bengals
to this criticism. Right?
and the
Because it's not
Kansas
really
City
a racial
Chiefs.
criticism. It's just a lot of black people come in that are athletes. A lot of black people come in and they're
Mike
louder.
Tirico,
And that's how
Greg
the game
Olsen
goes.
with
That's
you.
how our
That's
culture
Harrison
rocks.
Butker.
So if you
Set
adopt
to
some
get
of that,
things started.
again, I'm trying to show you
Off we
guys
go
about
on
United
a rainy one at Arrowhead. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
And they still are coming back. Oh, I can't tell you. No. So here's the crazy thing. The flip works as well. The flip happens as well. Me, if I go into a situation, I'm not quiet, but I know that are quiet. All of a sudden, they face a different. Hey, when everything okay, you're like, what? People, they would try to poke it out of you based off of their stereotypes, based off their expectations, and don't let you be a
Finna dog your ass with Fluco.
Let's just say that some people are being
First run of the
paid
game here for Chase
to
Brown.
make sure that you're
With
time
this to about the 36-yard line. Chris
So
Jones, the All-Pro.
he
They're on
just
the
said some
tackle.
loyalty that they have.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Second and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Flacco. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They
You
said
don't
it
want
is
to play in
so
the
critical
elements.
for us to find success,
Play
especially
regular.
on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete.
For my dog. Let me put my dog JB in, man.
All right.
Cause your dumb ass want to play in the rain. Put my dog in. Lose with JB, punk.
We'll wait and see.
For 10% off. Now, who the hell is Marcellus? And what is it? I'm Marcellus. 10 years.
They turn it over
the trade was
on
coming.
down.
Whether you're buying crypto instantly
Coaches
on the go
love to come
or
out
executing
early in the
precision
game and establish a very
This rocket
aggressive
ship
approach.
is going
But
to
I'm just not
land.
sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this
feel
come
like
back
I know
later in the
well.
game to bite them?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Mahomes down to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There is a
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they're not going to even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Butker's kick.
Yeah, you ain't getting 6, punk.
And the Chiefs will take
I'll give you 3.
lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't
Alrighty.
take anything for granted, especially
You
when
ain't
it comes
getting
to your
6.
plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Hey.
Especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own 36.
First and 10 now from the 36. Patrick to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact's jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Josh Newton in there on the tackle. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over their own 25-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
On 2. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Go, 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. 12. Can.
1 quarter in the books. 8-3 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Here we go. 180.
Listening to Stephen A. Smith.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having enough. He said, we're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a carry for Hunt. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. Great job here by the front line of the return unit, Mike. So often you see as the kicker approaches the ball, they start running backwards to get to their spot to set up the return. That's what the kicking unit's trying to take advantage of. These guys stayed home, they saw the ball kicked, and recovered it.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. On 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 39 yards.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They bring Chase in motion.
12,
Slot man
12,
in motion
12.
left. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
11 empty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Chiefs 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
For Cincinnati.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelce. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. He will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Hey, 40. Easy.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now, faking the give. Back in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And that ball incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On 2, ready?
3rd, they need 8.
Gun.
Burrow now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down, so give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
Right, 80. Ready, set.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Remigio now on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. No move for the punt Chiefs. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the Chiefs punter. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
11 MT tight. Here,
Now Brown. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. That's good. 11. 1st down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12. At the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 35.
A huge play on 4th down. 35 yards.
1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
11 mighty.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
12.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
180. Wait, cut. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, they got the turnover there. they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Hey,
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A give here to Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And go. Man, Donald Trump's being racist here. He's coming. KKK is coming. He's coming after these women. Who could watch this as a sports fan or as a sports journalist and not think, hey, man, I'm glad someone's finally addressing this.
Here we go.
And who wouldn't watch what's going on the last decade with athletes pretending like they're district attorneys, like they're criminal justice agents, like they're the smartest people on the planet, and they can second guess the police at every turn. Who can watch all that and not think, man, somebody needs to put these clowns in their place?
They'll run here with Brown.
But if you have your racial idolatry glasses,
His way forward for a gain of about 4.
you can't see the corruption. You excuse the corruption.
From the 34-yard line. Here's
Although
second and 6.
Here we go.
And if you point out their corruption, you're
They'll send the
racist.
receiver in
And
motion
if you
to the
point
left.
out who controls the league, where they're this corrupt, you're anti-Semitic.
And he's into the end zone.
Don't you understand? It's the Italian mafia
Jamar Chase.
and no one else.
Touchdown,
They're the
Bengals.
bad guy.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg,
It's
in the fourth
much
quarter.
deeper
Get the
than that.
ball with the lead and
I
extend
wanna
it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I
Thank
think this
Relief
just might end
Factor
up being too much to
for
overcome.
allowing
You
me
said it. Once
to
you get a
do
two-score
this show,
lead this late in the fourth quarter,
for
there's just
sponsoring
not
this show,
enough
for
possessions to
sticking
be
with
had
me.
to claw
I
yourself
want to
back
thank
in.
Relief Factor
So now the
for the
Bengals
relief they
and
provide.
Burrow will come out and try to add
Yes,
two.
Watch my workout.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple
On my
more
Stairmaster
points, and they
for
add
48
to their
minutes,
lead.
going at a super high rate of speed. And it's because I don't have as much information.
After the
It's because
TD,
of
on is McPherson to
Thank
kick this
you.
one
I
away.
tell you, I don't lose the JV pump.
3 days of summer
Here's Smith
that
to
fights
return it.
inflammation. For just
He'll get this up to the
19.95.
28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
That's when I help you upstairs.
Dumbass playing in the rain.
It's a friendly line. It's going about 70, 75.
That's what you get. Pump.
So the people that try to bring you quick start, 70% of them re-up because they're a benefit. They're experiencing the benefits of relief.
They'll come up for first and 10.
I told you guys, and I'm about to put something else in here that's a bit of a
Mahomes.
distraction.
He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. Nice one, bringing it up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's done it again. Jeffrey Steele, who wrote Aaron Lewis's Am I the Only?
Yellow.
He's done it again.
Throwing is
He's got
Mahomes.
another song.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose.
He takes the
And it's
back.
going to force
And he's
third down.
64 years old. He bikes every morning, 30 miles a day.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
It's just
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Take the Damon Jones, was I think he played for
Here we go.
for
This is fourth
had a
down.
relatively long NBA career. Became an assistant coach
Here's
for
Mahomes.
the Cleveland Cavaliers for a while.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one.
Not to say that I know a great deal about him, but as I've told
JJ.
a decade.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I will see you all later. Peace, my brothers. And Too Sweet, don't forget.